Hello and welcome to a new video. In today's video I'm going to talk about my books that I read in January. So welcome. So in January I did read 4 books, and all of these 4 books it's library books. So and the first book that I read in January I have went back to the library with, so I don't have it anymore. So it's Stugorna by Johan Theorin. Yeah, he's a Swedish thriller author, and in this book it's a thriller with a mix of supernatural thing going on in this book. I did enjoy it, but it wasn't the best book that I read about from him. It wasn't. So yes, but after that book I did pick up another book that I wanted to read, because I talked about this one in a book release video that I made last year. Holly Jackson, Not Quite Dead Yet. I did read this one in English. I did manage to find an audiobook on YouTube. You know, I did like that I found an audiobook for this one, but I don't know if the audio was the best. But you know, I happy because when I do read both by an audio and read with my eyes at the same time, I find that I read quicker, or the story continues. Is like if I'm reading just with my eyes and don't have the audio while I'm listening, I'm reading much slower. But anyway, so I did read Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson, and I'm so glad that I picked this one up because it was so good. Yes, I'm so glad I picked it up. I think I gave it 5 stars. It's like, yes, because I thought I knew how it's going to end, but I didn't. So yes, I did. I'm so glad if Holly Jackson writes more adult fiction, like not just young adult, I will probably read more from this author. And now I'm thinking about maybe I should read her other books that I know that are also popular, like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Now I'm thinking I should maybe give that one a try, but you know, we will see. Maybe I will, but I'm so glad I read this one. And after this, we can talk about, I did read a memoir, a Swedish one. Victor Frisk. He's a Swedish artist, and yes, so he's pretty famous in Sweden. And in this book he's talking about his childhood, and he's also talking about how it is to be famous, and how that the part of being famous that you don't get to see, that behind the scenes it's not always happy, funny, good times. So yes, I did really enjoy that I did read this one, because I did actually listen to this one. Victor himself reads his book, so I found the audiobook and listened to it. So glad I did, because it was very good. Then the last book that I read in January that I finished was People We Meet on Vacation. I've been having this on my Goodreads TBR for a long time, and finally this year I did pick this one up. Yes, I'm happy that I did, because it's a Emily Henry book. And one thing I do just want to mention quickly, because this happens or mentions at the end of the book. So, but what really makes me happy is that both Norway and Sweden is mentioned in this book, which I think is funny and it makes me so happy. But I do really enjoy the characters. There is one thing that I did kind of find me irritated about, that I wish Poppy had done differently. But yeah, I gave it a 4-star. It was good. So that is the 4 books that I read in January, and I'm happy that I read 4 books, and 2 of them are Swedish and 2 of them is English. And the amount of pages is around like 1,552 pages. I'm happy with that. That means I've been reading 1 book per week this month, so I'm happy with this. Yes, but yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about in this video, what I've been reading in January. And I'm happy that I picked up, not quite dead yet, because Stugorna by Johan Theorin. It was fine, but I felt like I could easily been in a reading slump after that book. So, but that didn't happen. I did read some good books after that one. So, what have you been reading in January? Or have you... Yeah, let me know what you've been reading recently. And I will see you soon in another video. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. That will make me very happy, and thank you so much for watching.